One very important thing that I've gotten out of this experience is that oftentimes when we're serving in our local areas, we feel as though the issues that we're dealing with, that we're the only ones dealing with them. But as I am able to talk and hear from the presenters as well as the other fellows that are here with us, I'm determining and finding out that these same issues are all over the globe.
I believe that this conference and this gathering will inform my ministry and faith work by allowing me to take many of these ideas and thoughts that I have acquired or received through our conversations and bring them back to Atlanta, bring them back to my congregation, bring it back to the community in which we serve.
We're kind of led by our own spirits, and I think that that's what makes it seem so authentic, that the space allows for us to be ourselves. And there are not many spaces where that's truly possible. So I think that that's the part about it that means the most to me.
I believe I have received as much as I have tried to give. It is a very, very rich, very meaningful exchange of energy, ideas, and testimonies. This experience for me has been an opportunity for me to revisit the deep wells of theological inquiry and reflection. What stands out for me this week in BTLI has been the opportunity to combine classroom, theological, serious, rigorous, critical thinking with the actual practices of ministry. I would wish that every pastor, every minister, in whatever context a person may serve, would have the opportunity to attend this Black Theology and Leadership Institute at Princeton, because it really is an opportunity to be revived on so many levels. It is a revival of the mind. It is a revival of the soul in worship. It is a revival of the bond of connectedness that all of us who are called to serve God's people share. We rejoice in that. We're also challenged by that, which means we have to support one another.
My experience as a leader in BTLI has been amazing in that it has helped me to grow, to challenge myself, to recognize some issues I would not otherwise be concerned with, to not only think about my congregation, but think about the ways in which I do my work inside the church and out.
My favorite part has been the balance, the great balance that the staff has struck between academic rigor and spiritual worship. They have reminded us each day of the spiritual aspect of who it is we are and what it is we are called to do. And they've also reminded us of the importance of being sure that we are well read, that we are ensconced in the materials that help make us better, and that we realize that we are pastors and faith leaders of the 21st century.
I don't know if there are enough words to describe what it means to be a BTLI fellow. To even think about what that is, to have an opportunity to engage in a week with friends, with peers, with potential mentors around Black theology and leadership. What a blessing. What an opportunity for personal growth, which it has been already. And it's also been a great opportunity just to hear from God. A friend recommended this program, and I was like, I'm not quite sure what it is, but being here has confirmed it's exactly what I needed. It has been food for my soul, for my spirit, for my mind. I'm just so grateful for the opportunity to be amongst the people here doing this work together.
One of the things that I've gotten out of this experience was the need to be in continual fellowship. We have continuing education, but I think to be in continual fellowship with other colleagues not just for the academic piece, but also just for the collegial and ministry aspect. So I've gotten that I need to make sure that I stay connected with others, and that it's important for me to continue to have these conversations outside of the classroom. Well, I have enjoyed the plenary sessions because we are bringing in top scholars and theologians and people in their field who are sharing with us latest research and giving us just new ways of thinking about things. So I've enjoyed those. But I have also enjoyed, we have cohort groups that meet and sort of deconstruct what we've learned. And in those groups, we've formed friendships and bonds that have been helpful.
This experience has empowered me, like I said. It's enriched me to be able to take back tools to the women that I pastor in my congregation and also in my community at large. The favorite part of the Institute for me has been the nightly worship services, being able to worship freely with just my brothers and sisters in Christ. It's been amazing.